Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, My Study. Now before we dive into the topic for this particular video, there are a few things I would like to share with you and I need your support for it. So this is my YouTube analytics for my channel, My Study, and you can see there are 98% of views are coming from not subscribed people and just the 1.9% are coming from subscribe. So I would highly request you, please do subscribe the channel. That will help me and motivate me to create such a great AWS related content. I'll just keep creating upon it. If you want to subscribe for my channel, you can just simply visit to my channel and press on subscribe. Now let's get back to our topic for this particular video. That is how one can go ahead for installation of, let's say, Nginx server on our EC2 instance. Either it can be Nginx server or let's say some blogging open source software like WordPress or some CI/CD pipeline software like Jenkins, anything. Okay, so there are two ways one can go ahead. Let me just visit to my management console and we have one instance already running with us. Okay, it's not running. I have to make it start. So let me just start it. Okay, so I can go inside this particular instance and afterwards I can just instantly connect it and fire all the scripts related to Nginx installation or anything. Okay, so there are some issue, maybe this security group being disabled, but that's fine. That is not the way we are going to go ahead for the installation of this Nginx server. Instead of that, what we are planning to do, let me just make sure that our security group, okay, there are two security groups being attached, but that is not our concern. As I say, I'm just going to stop this one. I'm not interested in this one. Let me launch new instance. Okay, let's say the server name, I'm just going to give it like Nginx web. Okay, next thing is instead of creating plain operating system, we can just browse along the different AMI, that is Amazon machine images are available inside the marketplace from the AWS or from the community. So you can just simply browse from here. You can see some quick start AMIs are available. There are some my AMI. Later we are going to see how we can create your own Amazon machine image also. There are more than 11,000 AMIs are available from AWS marketplace, and there are some communities also. So let's say we are interested in Nginx. So I'll just search for Nginx and I'm expecting some ready-made image available for the Nginx. So you can have a look at, we are at a verified provider by AWS, which already contains by default installation of Nginx, and that's always good option. You can always go ahead with some other distribution like a Debian also, Red Hat also. You can have, let's say Ubuntu. So let's just go with Ubuntu for now. Let me select. So now you will be able to see here the Amazon machine image which we have selected, that will be Ubuntu based Nginx installation. See, this is the name of our image. Okay, no other specific change I am interested in. It's just going to use by default this T3 small machine. I can even change and make it to smaller one. Let's say T2 micro. That is also fine. Let me just make a use of okay, doesn't matter whether I use earlier one or not. Okay, security group, so let me allow SSH, HTTPS and HTTP everything for now. So it's just going to create new security group. Okay, no other specific change we are going to apply, and let's just quickly create our EC2 instance, but now in this particular case it's just going to have a Nginx by default install. So let me launch the instance. So subscribing to marketplace AMI. So this taking longer than expected. Subscription usually take less than 30 seconds, but in rare case AMI subscription can take an hour. Let's just wait for a few more minutes and I'll get back to you once this subscription will be ready with us, so that we can just get into our EC2 instance and we'll go ahead. So almost it took 2 to 3 minutes, and you can have a look at in this launch log. subscribing to marketplace AMI got succeeded. Okay, so now the next step, there are a lot of next step they are suggesting, but we are not interested. Let's just quickly go to all the instances. Let me refresh, and you can see Nginx web is currently running. Let me just go inside this particular machine, and it's running fully functional. Let's just have a look at some IP address being assigned to it, so that we can just go and check whether Nginx server is running or not. See this auto assign IP address. Let me just quickly serve for it. And HTTP port we have already allowed, and bang on. You can have a look at welcome to Nginx on Amazon EC2. That means Nginx is working fine. Now you can even go to connect, and let me just connect from here. You can navigate to this particular file where this Nginx related stuffs exist. So Nginx, see, Nginx related stuffs are available. You can go to this particular place where log Nginx. There are some error logs exist there, everything. So idea behind is that you don't need to worry about the complete installation. If the ready-made AMIs are already available with you, always go for those ready-made. That is also being secured also. So this thing will install like Nginx. Same way you can go ahead. Let me just terminate and delete this instance. Anyhow I don't require. Let's say some other like WordPress you require. You can browse along all this EMI. Let me just search for it. Let's say WordPress, and you can have a look at WordPress on Amazon 2023. They have given some rating also to individual images. Same way, let's say you want to install Jenkins. So from this marketplace, you can always go ahead and for installation. Alright everyone, that is all about this video. Let me just summarize that. If you want to install any open source or anything which is having a by default AWS marketplace AMIs are available, always go for it rather than going for those manual installation. And that's all about this video, and I'll catch you in a next one.